All right, hold on. All right, we good now. Make sure we live. I messed up. That was my fault. I'm out here tripping out here. But yeah, we in here, dog. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification. Increase your chance, get notifications. We're gonna go live or drop a video. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Ryan fight last night. Who should Ryan fight next? Ryan not listening to Derrick James. I feel that Sean Porter made some interesting comments about that and during the broadcast and Ryan Garcia's previous encounters with other coaches or whatever. So yeah, I wanted to kind of spotlight what he said. All right. But we're gonna get into it. So I got the soundboard working. So we're gonna get that popping. I do appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Appreciate y'all for showing love. So yeah, I should be going live tomorrow for it's Regis and Devin Haney fight week. So yeah. So yeah, we get that out the way. I think also old buddy fighting over at Top Rank 2. What's the kid's name? Ravizia Ramirez. He'll be fighting on Heisman night because apparently T.O. believe he worth a certain amount of money. And it is what it is. And you think you're bigger, but to me, you just a ass nigga. You think he bigger. That's crazy. T.O. really think he Crawford, he Joshua. That boy ain't even Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get it started. Just sharing it with everybody, man. Make sure everybody get the good word that we live or whatever. So, let me put this play together real quick. Then we gonna get started. So, yeah, I watched the fight. I was out yesterday. Shit, I wasn't even at the crib. When I got back in this morning, I watched the fight again. So, I pretty much kind of seen it twice. Yeah, I pretty much seen that joint tight. I seen that joint twice. So I just felt that, Ryan Garcia, good fighter, solid fighter, but that shoulder roll, kind of the ref was kind of bailing him out a little bit because he was able to turn his back last night. He was able to turn his back, and then he would warn Duarte for hitting him behind the head, but that was Ryan Garcia fought, and also outside of that, that was wasn't Duarte fought. You know what I'm saying? And once you turn your head like that, you keep turning your head. I mean, who's to blame? But let's kind of get it formally started. We all shared up.
Say hello to my little friend. Okay, I'm reloaded.
Gotta get used to my board again because I ain't using it so long. I don't know where the Jigga Man went. Hold on, see if we can find the Jigga Man. Nope, can't find him. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Thought he got deleted.
What did you say, nigga?
I ain't mean stink, man. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, last night we got Ryan Garcia in there, man, and he fought Oscar Duarte. I didn't know who Oscar Duarte, whoever the ride was. You know what I'm saying? Never heard of him. Like I said, I don't watch a bunch of Golden Boy undercards. I just so happened to catch the Floyd Schofield fight last night, and I don't even know the guy he fought. But it looked like it's time for him to start stepping it up in a different direction. Maybe a Yvan Mendy type of opponent, a Joseph Diaz type of opponent, because Joseph Diaz then became a gatekeeper, whatever. And that's just what he is at this point, until proven otherwise. I mean, you kind of can come back from gatekeeper status. You've seen Ray Beltran come back from like sparring partner gatekeeper status. You've seen it. But I think you can come back from gatekeeper status and maybe in about 2 more fights he could fight Oscar Duarte. But I don't know. The guy he fought yesterday, I don't know what Tijuana bus stop or bar they found Cuz at. because he didn't provide no resistance. And the guy he fought yesterday was 17-7-3. That's why he didn't fight nobody. I mean, that wasn't hard to see, but he literally didn't fight nobody at all. You know, so no resistance. He didn't fight nobody. And he got 16 fights. He only 21, so that's probably why. So, I mean, but then you start calling out Devin Haney and those type of guys. You ain't nowhere near ready for that yet. I don't care what you did in sparring. Sparring ain't a real fight. So he ain't nowhere near ready for that level of opponent yet. But nonetheless, back to the only fight that mattered. Yeah, I was talking about Kid Austin. You know, that's what I was talking about, man. Yes, you know, that dude he fought. I mean, he didn't put up no resistance. He fought Lydell, though. He did fight Lydell. And he went in with Lydell. So, yeah, I guess he'll be ready for, like, Joseph Diaz right now. Yeah, Joseph Diaz. You know, I don't know if Yvan Mendy still hanging around there. He upset Luke Campbell. Not sure he's ready for Tevin Farmer yet, to be honest, but he ready for them. You know, Nakatani, Joseph Diaz. I think he about ready for those type of guys, but he only 21 years old, so it really ain't no rush. It really ain't no rush. Torres fought in talking about Kid Austin Pump, 3 different weight classes prior to Schofield. There you go. He wasn't ready.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
What's up, Southpaw? Khalid says salute. They said Austin Pullman looked good against his last opponent. Shit, I couldn't tell. Yeah, I'm not sure who his last opponent was. His last opponent was 7-20-6. Yeah, I could look good versus Dog. Dog been knocked out 14 times. That nigga I guess he's just doing it for fun. Yeah, shit. But he is only 21 years old, so that's why I kind of like, all right. We don't be talking about you ready for the top fighters and you fighting them type of ninjas. Not yet, brother. Anthony, what's going on, brother? What's going on? But let's get into this Ryan Garcia fight real quick. Let's get into it, man.
Anarchy! I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
So, I mean, Ryan Garcia actually looked pretty good. For y'all to be hating on Derrick James saying that he only could train one style, Ryan Garcia ain't never looked that good moving in boxing. Ryan Garcia was sticking and moving and sticking. Pause. Hell yeah, Ryan Garcia his feet ain't never looked so good. Now he was tired as hell, but when you move that much, because once he knocked him out, his mouth was open. Pause. His mouth was open. Pause. You know, but he boxed well. He utilized the jab. He had an opponent. I watched like a couple minutes of Oscar Duarte last fight. And I don't know what it is with these guys like Benavidez and Duarte, where they walk these guys down and they don't want to use the jab. I don't understand it. Why we pressure fighters are not using the jab? And Ryan Garcia, he utilized the jab. You know, and the jab set everything up. Had Duarte utilized a 3-level jab, you know, or just a regular jab to the head, that wouldn't allow Ryan Garcia to move so fluently. The jab sets everything up for a pressure fighter. And Ryan was able to continue to slide and move off the spot, and Duarte just followed him around the ring. The jab is part of cutting the ring off. You know, that jab is going to push Ryan Garcia to the ropes, make him stationary. Then Duarte was able to get off. But all Duarte wanted to do was pin him to the ropes, then throw a whole bunch of hooks. You know, Duarte, and then come over the top with a right hand. And what really took his right hand away over the top was the shoulder roll until he landed one devastating one. that made Ryan get out that shoulder roll. And I'm gonna speak on that what Sean Porter said about the shoulder roll through the telecast. But the shoulder roll, you know, and turning his back, and the referee helped Ryan Garcia last night. This is why motherfuckers don't like fighting in Texas, because they seem like they're a little slow when it comes to enforcing the rules. Duarte had every right to hit Ryan in the back of the head because Ryan kept turning his back to him as defense. You know? So Duarte was looking to come over the top with the right hand instead of using the jab. That's how he beat the shoulder roll. Use the jab. Shane Mosley dropped the jab to Floyd's stomach and came over with the right hand. That jab is the key to the shoulder roll. And Sugar Ray Leonard made a great point. He said if he was fighting Floyd, he would shoot the jab for the top of the head because that's what's all available. Then that opens up everything else. Shane shot it to the pit of the stomach, opened Floyd up a couple times. Then you start seeing Floyd go back to the high guard. But Ryan Garcia turning his back and the ref, you know, threatening Duarte pretty much saved the day. That's what saved the day for Ryan Garcia. But Ryan looked good. Ryan moved his feet. Ryan boxed well. You know, Ryan was faint more in the first round. His feints dropped off as the fight went. You can tell that's something they worked on. He wasn't fainting as much as the fight went on. He forgot that part, but you got to continue to drill that in the gym. But he really had the perfect opponent. A guy that's going to walk in the front door, not throw a jab. A guy that's going to follow you around the ring, not cut the ring off, not going to turn you, not going to jab. So it really allowed Ryan Garcia to pick his shots like he was window shopping. You know what I'm saying? Allow him to pick them shots, you know, and that's what it was. And, you know, Duarte didn't use a jab. He was looking to come over the top with the right hand, and he did. Late in that fight, you know, in the middle of that fight, he came over the top with the right hand, and that made Ryan Garcia get out the shoulder roll, whatever you want to call it. But the shoulder roll was effective for Ryan Garcia because he was allowed to turn his back, and that was his defense. But, you know, he threw a good uppercut. He had good balance. His feet looked good. He had a little bend in his knees. So he looked a lot fluid. So obviously Derrick James can, you know, train more than a come forward upright style, which his style kind of remind me of a Eastern European upright style. So he allowed Ryan Garcia to box. He allowed Ryan Garcia to pick his shots. You know, they worked on the uppercut. You know, he allowed Ryan Garcia to throw his hooks, but they really worked on that jab and that 1-2. And Derrick James picked Oscar Duarte. He picked him. Now, Ryan said he picked the opponent, and you see why. We got a guy that followed you around the ring, powerful puncher. You don't really want to fight a power puncher after get knocked out, but he followed him around the ring without a jab. And, you know, Ryan Garcia closed the show. Now, when I first was kind of like watching the Michigan game and watching the knockout on my phone, it looked like, in my opinion, it looked like it was a sham knockout. You know, it looked like Duarte took a dive when you just look at it. But I seen Ryan Garcia hit him in the temple, and that's what did it. And you claim that Ryan Garcia quit versus take, then you wait to 9.8 to get up at a 10 count and get waved off. Now who the quitter? That's why you can't be judging people. This is why it's best to shut the hell up. When somebody quit, get knocked out, or go through some adversity, you hear people say, you know, he's a drug cheat and he did this and he should be banned for life. And then they turn around and they get caught and get popped for being a drug cheat. You know, this is why you just shut the hell up. And he called Ryan Garcia a quitter. And a lot of people feel that Oscar Duarte quit. And that's a cardinal sin in Mexico. That's a cardinal sin in Mexico. He could have got back up, but yeah, he got hit with an equilibrium shot. Ryan threw all them shots, but the only one that mattered, it looked like it was a right hand to the temple. No, but Ryan Garcia ain't never looked so good. And that ain't no coincidence. You know, they love poaching off our culture. Kovalev love training with Buddy McGurf. You know, they love going to train. Our brothers, they love to go train with their brothers and steal our secrets. And the black trainers don't have no problem giving the others our secrets. None. How many Mexican trainers you see training niggas? I wait. You know what I'm saying? How many Mexican people you see? How many niggas you see in Robert Garcia gym? Huh? How many even dark skinned Mexicans you see in Nacho Beristain gym? Come on. Black people, we the most forgiving people. We the most open people out here. You can come into the hip hop culture. You can open your ass crack, wipe it across our rug, wipe it across our living room furniture and upholstery, and we'll shake your hand and forgive you. You can do it as many times if you want to, bro. As many times as you want to. You know, and I think it was Greg Hackett was saying that he was kind of disappointed. It was somebody, I think it was him back in the day, saying he was disappointed that John David Jackson was giving Kovalev all the black secrets, knowing that Kovalev racist, but don't nothing reign supreme over that cream.
Swapped God and two white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
Come on, though. None reign supreme over that cream. Cash rules everything, you know, around me. Don't none reign supreme. How many Eastern Europeans coaches you take black people under their wings out here? I'm just asking. Come on, I'm asking. I'm asking a real question. Who can answer this game show question? Come on. But when they get in trouble, is a can I save her? I want to be saved. Here come the black coaches and shit. Here come the black coaches. Here we come. We coming to save the day.
Yeah.
Yep, every time. Every time. Black people are the most forgiving people on this planet. There's been so much destruction done to black America. We forgive everybody. We forgive everybody. We forgive everybody.
Yeah.
The lost art, the jab will open everything else up. Southpaw killer facts. Ryan Garcia trash the Brios receipts destroys him. We gonna get there. That shoulder roll was looking nasty. Did you see him get popped with an uppercut? Yeah, that right hand would make that nigga change his mind. The only reason the shoulder roll was effective because he was allowed to turn his head and the referee defended him. Dog, why people wait till I go live and start calling? It don't be wanting shit. They don't be wanting nothing, bro. Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing, bro. At all. Only way I stop my string and pick this shit up is for my mama. Or it gotta be something important. My mama, my pops, and when I get the main thing. You know what I'm saying? When I get the main thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't even, really be real. It's only two people on my radar. One I really want, but she be busy. She be busy. She bullshitting. She bullshitting. She bullshitting. She knows she is. She's probably watching. You be bullshitting. But don't worry, we're gonna change all that. He said, yeah, that ref was sus from the beginning. Yep. But you know, I can't put nothing over the game, nothing over the YouTube game. Y'all know what it is. I can't put nothing over the YouTube game, man.
swap God and two white men.
Wait, what?
You need to
I think you elite, Kobe. But yeah, he kept doing that show. That ref say that's why, man. That's why I ain't blame Javier Fortuna. Who is fight with? What's the Adrian Granados when they was about to rob Fortuna in Texas? Was that on the Spence undercard and Fortuna faked the injury? I ain't blame Fortuna for faking that injury. Texas wild, bro. Texas is wild, bro. For real, I don't blame them.
Shut up!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm co-signing the tomfoolery. I am Arnold. Shout out to Travis Spear, whatever. Oh, shout out to my boy Vinny for donating. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the cash app. Appreciate you, dude. I'm gonna give you and Gary Benson for donating. I'll give y'all shit in retrospect. Here y'all go.
Straight cash, homie.
That's for Gary and this for Benny. All right, so if you want to donate, all that shit rolling at the bottom of the screen. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link and all that's in the link tree. Don't forget y'all can listen to this after the episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Anchor, aka Spotify for podcasters, bunch of other places. So, but yeah, you know, I thought Ryan Garcia looked pretty good other than the shoulder roll, which I'm about to get into the shoulder roll. But I thought Ryan Garcia looked pretty good last night, you know, and I thought Derrick James did a hell of a job with him because he ain't never looked that fluid moving around the ring. He never been that fluid. You know, he had bend in his legs. He was boxing well. And maybe Duarte was just that ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they picked him. But he boxed really, really well last night. And I give credit where credit is due. That Ryan Garcia, man, he keep kind of, you know, trending that way and stop breaking camp and going to chase pussy and all that shit. Why would I chase the cat? It's just the dog in me. You know, he stopped going out here trying to party. He stay in Texas and stay training with Derrick James. Derrick James showing to be a really good trainer. Y'all say, oh, his fighters start losing and Derrick is trash and this, that, and the third. I mean, shit, Jamel Charlo's out for 2 years. You know, Errol Spence was out for 16 months. Playing stuntman Willie, man. What you expect he gonna do? What you think gonna happen?
Flawless victory.
That ain't gonna happen. Them motherfuckers gonna go see the Most High. Come on, man. You can't tell no grown man with more money than you what to do. If Errol Spence's daddy can't get that nigga up out the street, you can't nobody tell little Charlo nothing. He beefing with his own twin. Nigga jealous of a nigga you share the same womb with, bro. How can he love anybody, bro? How can he trust anybody? Tell me. How can he? It's a crazy job, crazy world.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
But nonetheless, I just feel that, you know, Ryan Garcia showed punch variety. Ryan Garcia showed coordination. He showed balance. He showed some feints early on, which he dropped off the feints for whatever reason it was. You know, the uppercut. You know, he got tired in there moving around. But when you move that much, bro, I mean, that's just what's going to happen. You know, but I find it funny, you know, Ryan was boxing and moving, it's backpedaling, it's sticking and moving, it's boxing and all that shit. When Shakur Stevenson did it, was running. Now, to his credit, you know, he did end the fight throwing punches, but for a while, he was getting booed for like a round and 2 rounds because he just was running. He just was running around the ring, looking away, looking just to get away from punishment. You know, and they started booing his ass. Then he pretty much walked Duarte into some shots that Duarte didn't see coming and closed the show. Now, Sean Porter made some very, very interesting remarks about Ryan Garcia. Okay, he said in the middle of the telecast when he kept doing the shoulder roll, he was basically saying that Derrick James don't teach that. And you know, that's exactly what Ryan Garcia at the press conference. He said Derrick James ain't gonna admit to saying this, but he told me to stop using that shit. But guess what Ryan did? He kept using it until Oscar Duarte hit him with an overhand right, and it made him stop using. It made him stop using that shoulder roll. Hold on, I got you.
One fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Knick-knack patty where I get a dog a bone.
This nigga been MIA. This nigga ain't been on in years.
It's been like 30 days or something like that. Like 30, you know.
Yeah. This nigga. I thought Ryan looked pretty good last night.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was doing something, bro. I had to don't get no. I had to go pick somebody up for the train. By the time I get that done, I'll go.
You said you had to go run a train on the shit?
No, I never said that. Whoa, don't try to get me on the puffy claims. Don't try to get me on the puffy claims. We don't do that. I do all my business.
You sure?
Stuff. No, sir. Not me. Dude.
You on your speaker knockers? I get it on my lonely.
Yeah, I get it. I had to get it on my lonely. That's how I'm doing.
Niggas be talking too much for me, bro. To be around niggas and bras at the same time.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm grown.
Way too grown. Way too grown, bro. I do my dirt by myself, and I do everything, I do all my wholesome stuff by myself.
That's pretty much where I'm at with it.
Facts. But
don't nobody know who I slide with unless you see me in public.
Yeah, unless we in public, and usually when I'm in public, it's usually not in the vicinity of where I live at. It's not even within a 30-mile radius. That's
that's how y'all doing.
What's going on? Me? I still kind of hang out in my area, but I don't live over there no more. So
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
nigga, you said you was about to leave Detroit how many times, nigga? We don't believe
I left. I left.
He left Detroit.
Yeah, I left.
He left, but he still be in that area.
I'm in the suburbs now.
You didn't leave Detroit, nigga.
Oh no, I'm way farther than that. I'm way farther than that. Yeah. I'm way farther than that. Hell yeah. I'm farther than that.
Dearborn.
No, wait. Oh no, that's way farther than that. You can keep guessing, bro.
So I'm gonna guess all the fucked up places.
He ain't Grand Rapids. He ain't Grand Rapids.
You ain't Grand Rapids?
Hell no. Nah. Hell no. Nah. I'm in the Metro Detroit area. My boy Tay say, shout out to CJ was good. The free game is nothing but Jim being dropped. Earl unfollowed Jamal. 2, I peeped that. Yeah, niggas be on some whole shit, bro. If you got beef with your twin, I don't know what to say, bro. What you thought about Ryan last night? Kobe, what you thought?
What I think about Ryan last night?
Let Kobe go first. Hold on. Let Kobe go first.
Only judging by the highlights, that shoulder roll was because I didn't get to see it, but that shoulder roll was piss poor. He looked like he had a little bit of bounce on his legs. So like Ryan looked like what I wanted to see, what I would expect Ryan for somebody with his attributes. That's how he looked. That's the way I expect him to fight most times outside his terrible defense. And then it looked like his punch placement, hand movement was pretty good, the way he was placing his hands. But other than that, I don't know who the fuck Duarte is. I tried to get information on him, and then I forgot Ryan was fighting, so I really didn't do anything leading up to the fight to really like do my due diligence. So I'm gonna just give him the credit that he deserved. Duarte, I heard that Duarte fixed. Forgive me for if I'm right or not. Duarte's really a 35. Like he really wasn't a 40 to make the debut.
Yeah, but then again, he changed the weight to a catch weight.
Yeah, he pulled the Canelo. So I don't know. Like I don't know if I'm giving him. If I could give him, I'll give him partial credit for the win and the knockout. It was in the 8th. Like he didn't really gas out and quit when he got clocked. But and then Derrick James probably told him, "What are you doing? Who the fuck told you to do that? Give me your hands up." But other than that, I guess he did a solid job. I give him like a B, because it was because it was exciting. I guess will be.
My assessment on Ryan Garcia's performance is as follows. When he keeps a jab out and he throws that 1-2, he's actually pretty good. He actually can throw combinations, and when he wants to keep the center of the ring, he's really tough for a lot of people to beat. One thing about Ryan, though, is this. Once the pressure gets to him, he's going to give you one of them nasty-looking shoulder rolls where he gives you his back instead of him standing on a squared off stance and picking off his shots with his hands, elbows, forearms, and shoulder. Ryan needs a lot of work, bro. He needs a lot of work. The things he's good at, he's very good at. So those are the things he shouldn't work on. For a guy who's came out of the amateurs and has punch power like Ryan Garcia, for him to have an underdeveloped straight right hand is quite alarming, because one thing about his left hand, it's actually educated. He knows how to use his left hand. He has a very good left hook. That's his signature punch. Like he does throw very good wide shots, whipping shots. When they do land, they have a lot of effect on people. But there's no way that this guy should be struggling with this caliber of opponent, bro. That guy, as you can see, slow jab all night long. He was just throwing a speculative jab just to go forward. He didn't counter that jab not once at all. Like he didn't put combinations together to keep him at the end of the jab, because let's really look at it. If say this was Tommy Hearns and Tommy Hearns was fighting this type of caliber of opponent at 147, Tommy's gonna jab his head off. Tommy's hitting him with straight right hands. Tommy's putting combinations together, and this guy's not going possibly 3 rounds. But we understand Tommy Hearns is legendary and Ryan Garcia isn't. But Ryan has the tools to really give everybody he faces the problem. It's just him. Mentally, I don't think mentally he's there, because yo, bro, you heard the press conference, right? You said, yo, that guy hits hard. That guy hits hard. Yo, bro, yo, this is professional boxing, and you're at the highest level. You knew coming in he hit hard. Your mind is not into your work, bro. And they gave you this guy because they knew this guy was going to be tough, but they knew you should have found a way to beat him. Yeah, congrats, you did find a way to beat him, but ultimately your craft's still not there, and you have 20 plus fights. How the hell are you going to win a world title against the more skillful fighters who really work on their craft? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, he got
Catch weight,
24
no.
fights, 23 and
Yeah,
1.
yeah, catch weight, no catch weight, bro. Tank still would have beaten you because he had better skills than you. But Tank did that catch weight whole shit, and now you have an air of
No, not catch
if I
weight.
wasn't
No,
weight,
no, or rehydration clothes.
They didn't catch weight.
weight
It was both.
Those
rehydration
both?
calls. What?
Yeah,
What
both. They fought at
happened?
136. They fought at 136 with that
Oh yes,
rehydration.
you're right. My bad. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, yeah. But Tank do some whole ass shit. We know that. But Tank is skilled. Teofimo Lopez is skilled. I don't know why he turned down a 1.5 million, but he's not good with business. But that's
Because
neither here
Tio
nor
is
there.
work. Tio deserved 10 mil a fight.
Okay, that's blasphemy. Back to what I was
Whoa,
saying.
whoa! I didn't say that. I'm not saying I think that. That's by Tio standards. That's what Tio and
Okay,
Tio
cool.
Senior said to
They need to
Bill.
start.
You don't remember?
They need to start getting paid what they weigh, bro. What they produce is what they need to get
I
paid.
agree. Bro. Listen, Teofimo Lopez. If I can be quite frank, sorry to cut you off, Chris. That nigga, for what he did this time last year in the big stage, that nigga deserved $5,000. Yeah, I said it. $5,000.
Was that a year or 2 years ago, wasn't it? Was it last year?
No, it was last year. I was in the building. That shit was empty, bro. Empty.
You talking about versus Camboso?
No, versus when he lost versus what's his name? The big room, not the little room.
I was talking about versus Sandor Martin.
Yeah, that shit was empty. It was a ghost town in there.
You were there?
Yes, I was there. I was reporting. I covered the fight.
That's true. That is true. But ultimately, back to what I was saying. Ryan doesn't beat Tio. Ryan doesn't beat Tank, Shakur. He don't beat none of them.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on before we get there. I want to speak about what Sean Porter said during the telecast before we get to that part of it. And Sean Porter said that he was using the shoulder roll. He said, I know Derrick James doesn't teach that, and that's the problem. I'm paraphrasing. That's the problem with Ryan. That's why he went through so many trainers. He do what he want to do. Now, after the fight, Ryan Garcia.
And that's the truth.
Yep. And after the fight, Ryan Garcia said that Derrick James won't admit this, but he told me to stop using the fucking shoulder roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said, what are you doing?
Yeah, and he said that and he basically was saying that's a lack of discipline. What's my man that's training at LA boxing gym? In LA, is it the Tengusen gym? Ricky, little Mexican cat,
Mexican dude, the one.
Yeah, Funes, the one.
Ricky,
yeah, and
Funes.
Yeah, Ricky Funes. And then, remember they had that video that came out not too long ago where he was training Ryan, and he was trying to tell Ryan they was arguing. So, like I said before, Kobe made a good point where Ryan had his open workout in his backyard.
When he was in his garage. And he's over here punching. Yeah, bro. This nigga doesn't take boxing serious. That's how I knew Tank was gonna spark his ass.
Hey,
this nigga Tank got a
nigga. You tough, right?
You tough, right? Niggas get shot every day, B. You got don't and CJ stop with the New York slang because you pissing me off. Because I know you gonna try to. Anyways,
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on us.
Yo, CJ, chill the fuck out, bro.
Don't put that evil on me.
I'm telling you.
I didn't create the New York slang. I only share it.
Bro, that's not our slang no more.
Yeah, I mean,
and stop saying that
You
shit.
see?
Yeah, I mean, y'all need to go back to y'all need to go back to saying that shit. That's when y'all was popping, bro.
We still popping. What you talking about? You talking about music wise? You're not popping music wise. Nobody listens to this.
Man,
Back to what you were saying, Kobe.
Yeah, so
just
homie was in the goddamn garage while Tank got a full. Tank probably spent what, $1 million or $2 million on his whole training camp, nutritionist and all of that. Ryan out here running in 10 sweatsuits, thinking in the rain. You're not even getting proper heat, thinking that you about to do something, but you don't got a proper training camp, but you in your goddamn and Goosen sitting there like this, watching him slap box the goddamn one of them fucking things you got out of Dick's Sporting Goods. Are you crazy? He don't take the fucking sport serious.
you can't tell him. You can't tell that motherfucker what to do. Can't tell him what to do.
But at the end of the day, with him, he has to get catastrophically knocked out. So he has to get either he has to get beat up real bad or catastrophically knocked out. And he's gonna leave the sport because mentally he can't take that pressure, bro. He can't take the pressure of the sport. That's like people like you can see he gets mad when people call him out on his bullshit.
He wanted the people if he overly criticized, like he'll get anxiety.
That's all these kids today. That's why coaches like Bill Belichick is getting out of style. Coaches like Monty Williams is getting out of style.
Yeah,
Once you
soft, bro.
Yeah,
like,
when you
the
parents don't allow them to be coached.
But CJ was the first person that I ever heard say that Ryan's parents was on some shit like, "Yo, don't touch his face."
Yeah, don't spark too hard.
This is the only time. This is the only times a week he can spar. Are you crazy? You're in combat sports.
Yo, bro, CJ and Miguel, let me tell you this. Ricky Funes is such a fucking good trainer, bro. He teaches the basics, and a lot of his fighters are successful, right? So when you see Ryan Garcia throw his left hook and his right hand is down where he could get fucking countered, bro, we look at it, it's just like, yo, you deserve what happens to you.
And his right goes like this as he whips his left. His right drops.
Yes, his right drops.
Because he literally he's throwing from his shoulder. He's not even throwing from his waist.
His hips, yeah, waist.
He's not throwing from his hip at all. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't get to where these guys got to. But one thing I can tell you is my punch technique looks a lot better than these motherfuckers, bro.
Shit, Town Biz punch technique look a lot better than that. And I told him everything he know. I told him everything he know.
You like fucking around. But I'm telling you, it's embarrassing, bro. It's like, how are you not getting a Duarte that type guy out not within like 3 to 4 rounds? How are you not getting
that motherfucker, he was strong though. I'll give him that. That motherfucker was strong.
I ain't gonna lie, because I remember I told y'all I walked in on the knockout, the fight being called up. So I'm like, oh shit. He knocked him out in like, I thought it was like Kid Austin. I thought it was like a Kid Austin thing where he knocked dude out in 2 rounds. I looked, I said 8 rounds.
He ate some, he ate some shit though in the first round. He ate some shit from Ryan. Dude was strong as hell. Well, hold on. He said Ryan didn't look good. I was loving the booze coming. I had my fingers crossed, hoping he wouldn't get lucky much punch in so I can clown him today. Secure. I thought he looked pretty good for Ryan Garcia.
No, he did. There were things that he did that I could say like, all right, he worked on things. I'm not gonna say he made a vast improvement.
He said he and Inkster, definitely not. He said, "What up, Renardo? Salute." Not the Eagles got their ass whooped today. Shout out to
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, CJ. I might not win this week.
I picked the Eagles, didn't I? I picked the 49ers, right?
No, you picked the Eagles.
Hell no. I gave you a bad pick.
Nah, bro, like I ain't gonna hold you.
We might have to go. Wait, go back and look. I gotta go back and look.
I picked the 49ers. I've been saying it all week.
The 49ers might win the Super Bowl this year, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, they say that shit every year. If they do that shit, my pops is definitely gonna be my pops gonna be super happy. Shout out to my pops. It's his birthday.
Shout out to your pops. Shout out to him, bro. Yo, but why your pops like the 49ers?
Yeah, I picked the 49ers. Yeah, I picked the 49ers. Ninja.
That's my I apologize.
No, he always doing that shit. He always man.
My pops a 49er fan because of Jerry Rice. Because of Jerry Rice. Who's a Jerry Rice fan?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Why how
you good with y'all, man?
How Detroit get their ass beat at home on Thanksgiving like that?
Man, we ain't worried about that. We won today, barely, but we won.
Man, them Eagles cost me $2,000, dog.
I could have told you the Eagles wasn't gonna win. Everybody knew that.
I don't know, man.
How did I make that mistake? Yo, CJ, that was a blunder. That was an error on my part. I don't know how I picked.
I ain't gonna hold you. They got their ass beat, bro. Like that.
I know.
That San Francisco team. That shit. Them niggas is nice, bro.
They hard to beat. Yep, they hard. But the Eagles still got home. Eagles still got home field advantage unless they lose to the Cowboys.
That's great. They got they was busting.
And it is hard to beat a team multiple times in 1 year when they ain't in your division.
I ain't gonna lie, this is one of the best NFL seasons and this is like the first full year that I've been like fully invested since like all the bullshit happened with the Neil and stuff. This is one of the best seasons I've followed.
Man, I've been got off the Black Power train. That shit don't fix shit.
Yeah, it was stupid. It ruined my whole sports experience.
Hey, NFL like that, man. NFL like
that. It did too. But you know what's funny? Imagine San Francisco win just to spite. Imagine San Francisco win just to spite Kaepernick.
I'm gonna tell you what they told me. I came back and told you what's going on.
Standing on business. You ain't standing on business, bro. But I'm finished on Ryan Garcia not listening. They said, Eddie Reynoso was leaking out that he was leaving camp and breaking camp, doing the Deontay Wilder and breaking camp and all that shit and leaving and going when he can come and go as he please. And then he missed weight for this camp. Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. They need to match that motherfucker tough, or like it's this. If he don't take a tough ass fight where he could potentially lose, kick him off a Golden Boy and send that nigga to fucking PBC.
I thought Duarte was straight though. Like I thought he was a good opponent to come off a knockout because he could punch.
I ain't gonna lie. Here's the thing: if they do that, Chris, Ryan, regardless of what people may think or not, Ryan's still a name. He still could pack out an arena or two.
I don't give a fuck,
he would be an asset regardless, bro. He's too much of an asset. I don't
care, bro. Like, he's too much of my nigga. He's too much of a liability. He bitch and moan too much. Like, bro, you have a potentiality to make more money than your fucking promoter ever did.
Bro, is Golden Boy matching Kid Austin tough? No.
He's only 21. He's only 21 years old though.
But they're not matching him tough. What test is he at?
I ain't gonna hold you. What they put that nigga in with yesterday was abysmal. That shit was nasty.
Yo, me and you could have done a better job than that.
That's a fact. That was disgusting.
I blinked. I was on the phone with Terrell and I said, yo, Kid Austin about to fight. He said, all right, I'm about to go watch. Nigga, I hang the phone up. Fight is over. I called him. I said, well, that was quick. He said, wait, I done ran to the bathroom and I thought that I was going. No. He missed the whole fight. What kind of opponent was that?
That opponent, anytime he got touched by dude, bro, bing. And is it me or Kid Austin came into the fight with a cut under his eye?
Yeah, he had a cut. He had a swell. He looked like he had some swelling under his eye. I thought dude caught him, but dude didn't even hit him with a punch.
So like I say is this, so I'm telling you this about Kid Austin. He gets hit too much, and he needs to work on that. He needs to really work on his defense and like not getting hit that much, bro. Because real talk, I honestly think is this. I think these guys be mentally lazy or they just being a deer in the headlights, and they got to stop that shit, bro. Because, there's no way at this young of an age you should be getting pieced up like that, bro.
Who y'all think Ryan should fight next?
Rolly.
I don't know who.
Rolly. I'll see the Rolly fight.
Rolly or
Shakur Stevenson.
No.
Or Shakur. Now after what he said yesterday. Now after what he said about Shakur yesterday. Hold on.
Shakur got to go see that. Wait, Rolly, Shakur. No. Rolly What's the British dude? O'Hari Davies or Shakur? Or Ryan could fight Paw too.
Or Harry Davis is supposed to fight Ishmael Barros, the old man, but he couldn't get his visa.
You talking about Paw?
Yeah, he supposed to fight him, but it was supposed to be this week. It's supposed to be this week, right?
Yep, it was. It was.
He couldn't get his his visa. His visa was fucked up.
Them is the opponents I want to see Ryan fight. Paw.
No, I want to see him fight Shakur or Rolly.
And then Shakur
I see that Rolly battling goofies.
Hold on, I'm about to play it real quick. Hold on, y'all go ahead and mute. I'm about to play what he said about Shakur. Him and Oscar.
Nah. Shakira Twitter. Nah, but like for real though, like that was Edwin Santos' line. But no, for real. Shout out Edwin. You know what can I say? Like he broke a record for the least punches ever landed. Like that's actually a hard thing to do. The fact that he did that was crazy. So you know, if he thinks that's good, it is what it is.
Wait, didn't he break the record for putting people to sleep?
Yeah, at home. At home, they turned that shit off.
Real quick, that man right here, that's Lupe Valencia. He the guy that they got it. Yeah, he the guy that advised you got to go through him to get out his opponents approved. But
wait, hold on, and go all the way to the corner. I want you to go all the way to the corner. Yeah, the man in the left with the yellow shirt on. Look at that Negro right there. He just not even happy that's going on. And look at the dude next to him with the black leather jacket on. That motherfucker is a sorry son bitch over here. He over here.
But there's a difference though. Like I fought a guy with power, but I didn't back down. I went right to him. Stood my ground.
Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. This nigga gave you his back. Get the fuck out of here. He said, oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. They support this nonsense, CJ. You told me, I. This is nonsense.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish, bro. Mute. Let him finish, man.
Like I said, bro. Folks over there talking about coming to get you, bro.
What you said, nigga?
Man, like I said, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, gang.
Nah, I don't feel like you standing on business, nigga. You had conversation with the nigga back and
forth.
I'm
telling you what they told me. I came back and told you what going on.
Standing on business.
He only showed one thing, which was moving around. His hand wasn't hurt. His coach was telling him to know it. Stop narrative right now. He just been a hater since amateur. For real. And I want to fight him. I will beat his ass. I promise you that. Like I've been in the ring with him. He's cool.
Then let's see it.
He just all scared all the time. Scared. And a pro fight is not.
Then let's see it. Listen, CJ. CJ, I agree with you. CJ. If Ryan and Shakur fought today, Ryan is the A side, hands down. So whatever the split is, I could care less. That's what Shakur got to take. But if Shakur whoop on Ryan, which I know he will, Ryan, I don't care what nobody say. Ryan ain't out here. He ain't what he talking about in that clip right there.
He not built like that, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. He's not built like that
whatsoever.
Shakur, oh my fucking God. Yeah, bro. Edwin De Los Santos would fuck up fucking Ryan Garcia. But nigga, put that to the bank, bro.
Hector Luis Garcia would beat up Ryan Garcia.
No. Hector Garcia would not. Garcia
yes, he would.
Laid out. No, he wouldn't. I know this for a fact. Edwin De Los Santos slumps that kid badly. Ryan's gonna be missing.
CJ said Matias ain't beating Ryan Garcia.
Yo, watch your mouth, B. Watch your mouth.
I got Ryan Garcia knockout Ryan Garcia.
Why you be disrespecting Matias like this though? Real talk.
Because he ain't shit.
All right, bro.
He ain't shit. Who he beat?
Who you got? Matias or Teofimo Lopez?
Teofimo, bro. I'm dead serious about Teo. I got Teo beating Matias. I'm dead serious on that one. Ryan Garcia going to sleep. Ryan Garcia going to sleep.
I think if Teo don't hurt him, he gonna walk right through Teo, and Teo will get his ass.
But he gonna be able to walk through no counterpuncher like that, bro.
He might. Great.
He might, but I just need Teo too sharp of a counterpuncher.
I feel you, but at the end of the day, I think.
But who is he beating? I want to know who is he beating. That's all I want to know. Who is he beating, bro?
Now listen, he had a point. I can't name none of Matias' opponents.
He beating Euro people, and I ain't saying that he ain't good. I can see him being the best guy at 140. I can see it.
Listen, Henry said that Matias could beat Boots.
He's bugging now. He's bugging.
He got the style. He got the style. I don't know if he take the punch. I don't know if he take the punch. He got the style.
3 times. Chris, he told me 3 times last week, and he stand on business. He said,
I don't care what business that nigga standing on, because at the end of the day, bro, one thing about Boots probably gonna rehydrate to like 168. Once he gets in that ring, that motherfucker gonna be hitting on this motherfucker for 12 rounds.
180.
What you? Huh?
Rehydrate to like 180.
Yo, he rehydrates that high, and he's weighing 147.
Yes.
Okay, yo, so that's gonna be a murder then. Because, yo, you're not just going to be taking out punches from Boots for 12 fucking straight rounds like that. No, bro. Boots going to fuck that dude up. Look at Roman Villa. Roman Villa was trying to put that pressure on Boots. Boots beat his ass. I'm telling you, this is not what y'all think it is. Boots at 147 is dangerous for anybody.
Who win? Matias or Prograis?
Oh, that's a tough one, but if Prograis still got something left, Prograis got still something left with him, I'm gonna say Prograis, because Prograis hit hard, bro. One thing about Prograis, he can
take a punch too. He can take a punch too. We know he can take a punch.
He can take a punch, but I don't think people give him the credit for how slippery he is. He doesn't really get punched on like that, bro. For real. But now to this motherfucker on the screen, bro. Yo, I'm telling you this: Shakur will beat the shit out of him. Badly.
I agree. I just want to see it because he's talking crazy. He's talking crazy. Like he's this top tier. He's talking like he's a top tier fighter.
Yeah, one thing I hate about boxing, these dudes can call motherfuckers out, never get held
accountable for it. Like they can never see the person in the ring.
Yeah, because these are young niggas, bro. Like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I was born in 1996, so unfortunately, I'm around the same age group as these dudes. But I know damn well if someone calls me out, you gotta go. All call outs is mandatory, right? These dudes don't follow that, bro. These dudes is weird. They follow whatever they feel like what's to follow at the time, bro. Because a lot of these dudes be corny, B. A lot of these dudes be corny. Like the only dude I really see that be standing on business and don't be turning down no smoke type shit be Richardson Hitchens, bro. And
yeah, shout out to Rich.
But he in a position where he can't.
Good job, Alhen.
He in a position that he gotta do it. Maybe we just catch him on these comments.
I'm honestly saying this. If Richardson Hitchens got a proper push, I bet on Africa. Africa not turning down nothing. For real. He's not turning down nothing.
He got no choice because he in the position where
he's in a
You didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said.
I heard what you said. If he was in the upper position, he probably still do what these niggas be doing. I'm sorry to say that. That's just my opinion. Because that's what they managers and promoters tell them what to do.
That's like the standard now. If everybody else do it, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah. They put the numbers out. If you wait, you can make this. Look at Deontay Wilder, Joshua. They waited and look what they gonna make. But Drizzy said, I agree, Miguel Miggs. He said, I haven't watched football in damn near 8 years until I start betting. I don't know what you're doing with your life, then. Derrick James isn't a good coach. I think he's pretty good.
I think he's decent. I think he's a decent coach. He's a good coach. Sorry.
Jeremy and Spence. Yeah, what happened to the other dude that popped out? Puello. Motherfucker disappeared.
He just disappeared.
Javier Logan, he not walking through T.O. That would be some Rocky type ish. Ryan and Matisse next. Make the man, that nigga ain't get nowhere near Matias. That's man, he definitely could. You could bet them house that he retired.
His dad will jump in the ring before Matias even let a punch off and sacrifice himself before that happened.
Hell yeah, like man, he ain't built to be a boxer, to be honest. Edwin De Los Santos defeats Ryan Garcia. Jeremiah. Oh, he should fight him next. Then bring him up to 140. No, I'm talking about De Los Santos. Go fight De Los Santos so you can have a better fight than Shakur.
Shakur. Embarrass Shakur then.
You like bringing up 35-pounders. Jeremy and Ponce defeats Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, I don't want to see him fight Rolly, bro. I'll probably pay for that. I ain't even gonna cap
him. Rolly.
I'd like to build up to that fight.
Hell yeah, I'll pay for it. The fight would be funny as for the fight would actually be some good though.
You think so?
Hell yeah! Why? How could that miss?
I think Rolly gonna run. I think Rolly gonna run like he did versus Papa.
Right, man. Right. I mean, all it takes is one punch.
And I think Ryan gonna
Yeah,
win.
Jeremiah Sponset does beat Ryan Garcia. Yes. Easily too.
No, I'm talking about Rolly versus Ryan. I think Ryan beat Rolly.
I know that's a big fight. As crazy as that may seem, but it's a pick 'em, really.
I want to see him fight Rolly. I'll pay for that. I'll pre-order that pay-per-view.
What, nigga?
Hell yeah, I'll pay for that. No,
how much you get? How much is it gonna cost?
I paid a 90 ball for that.
What?
I paid 90 ball for that shit. Why not?
You paid Spence Crawford prices?
Hell yeah, that shit ain't gonna miss. That shit ain't gonna miss. I'm telling you, that shit gonna be funny as fuck, bro.
You playing Floyd versus Pacquiao prices?
Why not? It's not gonna miss. I'm telling you, bro. No way that
they got it for free on Google, man.
I go support. Somebody gonna have to need their retirement bread after the fight. I'll probably roll with Rolly.
Nah, I'm going Ryan. I'm going Ryan.
Ryan, what y'all think about the 60,000 pay-per-view buys for Benavidez and Andrade?
That's what you expect, don't you?
I don't want to see Andre fight ever again.
It was a good card, but you got to know boxing to know those people up there. It's like it won't.
Man, Ryan, Demetrius Andrade, the only fighter I've seen that get a pass for quitting.
He the only, right? Well, he ain't the only, right now. He wanted to fight.
Because it was never Roberto Duran still claimed that he never quit though, so I can't even say that. He said he never said that, which we all know that's a lie.
No, that's a lie. But we seen
no, it's not a lie. It's not a.
Why was he throwing his hand like fuck this shit then?
Yeah, he probably quit. That doesn't mean he said no mas. It was misinterpreted by the referee. I don't think that's what he said.
I mean, he said it with his body language,
fight, bro.
He said it with his body language.
I mean, yo, in the middle of the fight, he turned away. He didn't want to fight.
Yeah, he quit, but I think, he did say that he misinterpreted what he said. He didn't say no mas. I think he was just like, "Fuck this dude."
That's quit. It don't matter if your ass give up. If you don't go out there for the next round, throw your punches, bro. Your ass quit. It don't matter.
That nigga quit in the middle of the round.
The middle of the round. The nigga turned away.
I think he's taking it too far, though.
Bro, I think he was throwing his hands like fuck this shit.
I think we're taking it too far for Andrade, though. Like, I mean, if you get stopped on your food,
did you see the video that baby mama boy released?
That nigga said he mumbled it. He said, "Stop fight."
He did. He quit in the corner, dog. He quit in the corner.
He shook his CJ. He shook his head and said, "Stop the fight." He said, "Stop the fight." And this is a prime example of when you let miss, and everybody was trying to get at me on Twitter. This is what happens when you let your prime and you let opportunities pass you by. Demetrius Andrade that had up to 5 opportunities I could think of off the top of the dome to really take the next step forward.
Hey, Kobe, bro, I had joined Fanon's chat one time, and he was telling me how basically he was done dirty his whole career. He wasn't getting the fights that he wanted. I'm like, bro, people literally fall for Andrade's BS, bro. The dude been in the sport for 15 years, couldn't get a fight.
Yo,
my granddad used to tell me this thing all the time. He said, if one person say something about you, right, it might just be a coincidence. But if like 10 people saying this about you, everybody ain't lying. Yeah, everybody ain't lying.
Yo, this dude had the opportunity of a lifetime. Yo, my man's fucked over Showtime and went to HBO. His first fight. And instead of taking advantage of the opportunity, he get dropped his first showcase on HBO.
Exactly. Like the dude.
Like people, they got this sympathy thing for Demetrius Andrade. And listen, I like him. He's a nice fighter. But up until this point, up until last week, he never really had a fight of that magnitude where he went out and showed like he one of the great fighters in the world. And the time that he get it, he don't go out on his shield. He had He had one impressive moment in the first round. And then after that, he was lackadaisical. He didn't follow Andre Rozier game plan. I know that for a fact. He didn't follow that game plan.
And the thing about it, people just on this thing with like as much as I like, listen, I gotta put the elephant where it is, elephant in the room. It's a lot of black people that just be following the narrative that he a black fighter, he ain't getting no shine. Like Ninja, if you don't go somewhere, bro, the dude is just a fraud, bro. Like sometimes you got to call out it is. It's a ton of black boxers that are frauds. You know what I mean? You gotta come in. You don't gotta come in this corner just because he black and think he just done dirty.
Oh, hold on, bro. Why you always going at the black fighters? I don't never. You say it's a whole bunch of European frauds, a whole bunch of white. Frauds.
It is a whole bunch of European frauds, but it's a whole. But I'm in a black space, so I hear a whole bunch of people hyping up a whole bunch of black people that are fraud, and it's.
Are you in the black? Are you in the black space, bro?
Ain't you black?
I mean, I'm in the black space, nigga.
Ninja.
So CJ, I gotta ask you this: Is John Ryder a fraud? No, he's going to do things that people aren't going to do. When Demetrius Andrade had a chance to fight Zach Parker to get the WBO mandatory,
They told him that he wasn't gonna be Canelo mandatory. So he pulled out the fight because they say Canelo defended his mandatory when he fought Plant or some shit like that. That's why he pulled out that fight. But he did duck Lara. He did pull out Jamel Charlo fight. He ducked the Matt Korobov super champion upgrade. I mean, I can go on and on. I know the boy's career.
Yeah, but he didn't. What was the guy what's the guy who fighting at 160 right now? The Asian dude.
Oh, Janabik dropped his belt.
Yeah, I think he's still fighting at 160 and. Like instead of like, I understand why he took the fight. I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have fought Benavidez, but
that wasn't nobody to duck, though. To be honest,
no. Here's the thing.
Hold on,
I don't believe. Listen, I don't believe that it was just life or death that you had to fight Janabek. But nobody really knows who you are. If nobody's going to fight you, you should just take the fights what's available.
No, but hold on. This is my problem with the whole Janabek thing. Demetrius Andrade was going to get let go by the zone anyway. They did not care about that belt. All Demetrius Andrade had to do was, listen, I'm leaving with the belt regardless. And his bargaining chip was that belt. He could have had a unification with Charlo, and they would have probably put that shit on pay-per-view.
Nah, that wasn't going to happen.
Which one? You talking about Jamal? Nah, Jamal didn't want that fight to happen. Jamal.
Yeah, Jamal on the nut shit. He said Rolly had Ryan turn.
Jamal is probably one of the he for sure avoided a crap ton of fights.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. Jamal Charlo dead reckoning coming too. See, I might trade for Zach Levine. Yeah, we need something like 18 straight losses. We need something. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
And you want to know something funny?
Y'all best player letting coaches call them bitches and shit like that. Let's talk about that.
Well, guess what? We won the game. Let's go. We won that game, though.
Ooh, y'all beat the Houston Rockets.
And we beat the Detroit Pistons, too.
What are you talking about, CJ? I couldn't hear you.
Beat the Denver. Who y'all playing? Who y'all playing the in-season tournament?
Who cares about the in-season?
Who
y'all play next, bro?
Phoenix.
I got Phoenix, bro.
No, Doka got no time.
It's my job to handle life and death situations on a daily basis. What I do, and I'm very good at it.
He should not be popping no shit to nobody, bro.
Yes, he should. Pop your shit because he was acting like a bitch. Pop your shit, MA. Pop it. Watch how you use that B word, man. Shut up, man. Didn't they run train on your mouth?
Wow, that's crazy. I'm not gonna be out here sticking up for.
Didn't Rashard Lewis and Leslie go to town on Savannah? Stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
That brother's starving.
Shout out to my boy Scotty. He'll scratch World Combat Sports.
Scotty.
I'm going Scotty. Scotty.
CJ, I was about to be like, yo, Scotty, what's up, my whoa?
Scotty doesn't know that Leon and me.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know.
CJ, y'all beat the Saints today, didn't y'all?
Hey, yo, I was just talking to somebody at work. I said they don't even make good white teenage movies no more, bro.
So don't tell Scotty. Don't tell Scotty.
They don't even make Euro Trip. What was the other one with Tom Green? Road Trip.
Road Trip. Yeah.
Oh, they don't make Accepted. They don't make no good. They don't even make good white teenage movies no more, bro.
Remember that movie with
and this dude? He said, "Wait, talking about like Mean Girls."
Oh, Mean Girls 2 coming out. Yeah, I'm going to see it. Yep.
And I ain't going to see it. It looks trash.
What's up? It is. Oh, I ain't see the previews yet.
The original is top dog.
Yeah. I watched. I went to see the Hunger Games this weekend. That shit was good.
Was it?
I mean,
it was solid.
Have you seen The Edge of 17?
Hey, all right.
No, I'm probably gonna go see minus Godzilla. I didn't even know that shit came out. That shit got like 96% ratings on
Yeah,
time.
I hear it got good reviews. It's supposed to be way better than the ones we got.
Yeah, the thing about it is Godzilla ain't never got bad movies though. To be real,
he never really do that. Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, but even now they can get boring. Like the human characters, we don't care about them at all. We just care about Godzilla.
Yeah. Said Demetrius Andrade ducked serious competition that match from Eddie. Did not resign him back because of that. Sports Channel Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Yeah, that nigga Ryan.
Who did he duck at Matchroom? Who at 160 did they have at Matchroom?
He was ducking Berlanga.
Yeah, he's been a fraud his whole career. He basically put his entire career on hold for Canelo. If he wasn't going to get Canelo, he was just going to put his whole or Triple G. Yeah.
Man.
And he thinks he deserves it too, and that's what makes it even funnier.
Him and Gary Russell the same way.
Yeah, but Gary Russell could have fought what's homeboy, the Irish kid.
What Irish?
You talking about the Josh Warrington?
Yeah, he could have fought him, but he didn't want to go across seas. I don't know why you didn't take that.
I don't blame him for that.
Hey, did Mick Conlon lose?
Yes, he did. Got knocked out again.
He did, yeah. Yeah, my brother put a spread on him. I told him to pick Mick Conlon, and he lost. I just lost him the spread.
Oh, Mick Conlon, you're getting slept again, my boy. You're getting slept again, boyo.
Time to retire.
Oh, they knocked the Lucky Charms out of him.
Oh man!
Oh, they beat the Spuds and Cabbage out of him.
You saw the fight, Kobe?
No, I didn't. But they beat the Irish. They beat the Irish lugger out of him. Oh,
I mean, considering that Katie Taylor got a gift decision.
Hold on, he got knocked out by a nigga with 9 knockouts out of 30 fights, and he was.
It sounds like he lost.
That's just crazy.
That nigga lost to a nigga nicknamed The Thrill.
He dead.
Wait, CJ. Oh, it was a thrill, all right. Who the fuck is this guy?
Ireland ain't looking too good. I think Katie Taylor got like a gift decision that same night or something. I think I heard.
Yeah, I ain't even watched that shit. Yeah, she got a revenge. I mean, you can make a case she lost the old girl at Madison Square Garden, but old girl took the foot off the gas.
She did.
But old girl took the foot off the gas, so that was her fault. That motherfucker lost to The Thrill. Can I get my thrills?
What's his real name?
You want some more, girl.
So come on. Oh, Jordan Gill. Jordan
the Thrill Gill.
Man, y'all motherfuckers in the UK.
No, his name is.
I gotta talk about this, TJ. I gotta talk about this real quick. I know this is out of the left field, but we was talking about nicknames. Why isn't Victor Postal's nickname Pistol? I mean, think about it. Victor Pistol Postal. You know how excellent that sounds? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking.
I'll be telling bitches at the farm about to put this pistol on your ass. I'm about to put this pistol postal on your ass.
You do not say that.
I would if I was him. Hell yeah, I'm about to put this pistol postal on your ass. What you talking about? Girl, come look on this pistol.
Girl, girl, I'm about to let you see why they call me Pistol.
Girl, they call me Pistol Postal.
Yo, that's the most missed opportunity I ever thought of.
She gonna be like, nigga, you watching too much corny ass pornos.
Definitely gonna say that, but guess what?
I'm dry.
Look. Well, the dam has dried up.
Oh man, that shit wild. That shit wild. I'm dry. Like, oh man, I'm going home, bro. Man, I'm going.
So how did Ryan Garcia look?
I thought he looked good. Honestly, in my opinion, I thought he looked good. I ain't never seen him have so much fluidity in his movement.
Judging by the highlights, because that's all I could go off of. It seemed like he looked pretty decent.
He boxed. He moved for like 8 rounds. And he ran for like a round and a half, though. He did run for 1.
And he did the shoulder roll.
Oh man, I ain't calling that the shoulder roll. Like basically, the ref was saving him because he was doing this fake ass shoulder roll, but he was turning his back to Duarte, and they was warning Duarte about hitting him in the back of the head. But
that nigga was doing a pivot move.
Yeah, that motherfucker was. He was. What you call that shit? What you call that in skating? He was doing a pirouette or some shit. He was turning his whole back towards Duarte.
I think it's called like a puree or something. Like
Yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah, Purana. Like
360 no scope.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, that motherfuckers. You see me now? You see me? I'm looking at this dude like.
You want to know the problem with Ryan Garcia though?
Hold on. If I was a non-Mexican, I would never fight in Texas, even if I lived there.
I ain't see you. You ain't see me. Ace.
I mean, that's what most of the Mexican fan base is, though.
I would never fight. This would be me right here.
I ain't see you. You ain't see me. Ace.
You ain't see me in Texas.
Is there a lot of Mexican people that live in New York?
No, they got more like Dominicans and
there's a good amount of Mexicans,
Puerto Ricans.
But it's more so El Salvadorians.
They got Turkish, man, and then they got hella prostitutes there for you too. Now I heard they just got brothels all over New York. If y'all letting no goddamn immigrants, refugees in.
Yo, they everywhere, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching the videos on it, and then now
CJ, it's bad. CJ, it's bad. Like I'm not.
And then the Me Too got y'all mayor and shit. He should have knew that shit was coming.
I don't know nothing about the mayor because I live outside the city limits. So
man, fuck out of here. Man, get out of here. It's news everywhere,
bro.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. That shit everywhere. You watch YouTube, they talk about the nigga, bro.
Bro, all I watch on YouTube is Goodfellas Sport TV and Town.
That you better start watching because all that shit affects y'all. When he made y'all a gateway city, and I don't know me, but them motherfuckers gonna be coming there too.
Oh, they probably
Jersey. You know what I'm saying? And he talk about legalizing their sexual activity. I just leave it like that.
Wow, he is.
Yes, he's talking.
But you know what's crazy? I had been said this when 2020 happened. I don't want to use that word because I don't want the video to get whatever.
Just say pandemic.
Yeah, the pandemic. But I already told everybody New York about to go back to being like how it was in the 70s. This is about to be the dirtiest, most filthiest place in the world. 42nd Street is about to be 42nd Street again.
And then they putting things up on y'all like benches where homeless people can't even sleep on the benches no more.
Yeah, no, they
it's getting cold. They got to get you out the streets.
Listen, I'm just letting y'all know this too, like. Because y'all outside the city, y'all not really in New York City. Like I'm in New York City every day. Crack is back. It's back to the 80s again. Like it's.
I mean, what you talking? I think there was a sanctuary city. I think Atlanta was made a sanctuary city as well.
It might have been.
Hold on, it's a few cities that's considered sanctuary cities right now, and Joe Biden ain't giving them no. He refusing them relief. And I said if he would have paid student loan debt off, I'd have voted for him, but I ain't vote for him now at all. Like, bro, like what is he doing? You taking all our money, and that's why I kind of regret not voting for Trump because at least Trump wouldn't have been sending that money overseas.
You voted. Period?
He wouldn't. No, hell no. Me and Tom said, "What you voting?"
No, I ain't did that neither.
My whole thing. No,
I'll never do it again on that scale.
Okay, here go the sanctuary city list real quick. It's New York City #1. I don't know if it's in order. LA
definitely.
Chicago.
Right. It's all the metropolises.
Yep. San Diego, San Jose, Columbus, Ohio, San Francisco, Seattle. I don't know why I don't know why some of these cities would be sanctuary cities. These bitches expensive to live in. Denver. Yep.
Damn. So basically all the California sanctuary.
Yeah, well, you right by the border like a motherfucker too. Yeah. Like that's the worst thing that could have happened to New York. New York City as a sanctuary city is one of the worst. That's one of the worst things.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to move up to. I'm gonna have to go. Is that New York State or New York City?
Cities. It was cities.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to.
You know what you do? You know what do when poverty come? You go to Brazil. What they doing? What's the first thing? Hold on. What they first thing they do in their poverty? What's the first thing women do in poverty, bro?
Oh, yeah,
they sell it.
They selling it.
They selling it, bro. And they trying to legalize that. The vice president said they should legalize it. But it's drugs? Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah,
but the dangerous part about that, the dangerous part is if they could tax it, they would. But the dangerous part is if you're gonna do that, then if you're gonna register as a
worker,
then you should have to get tested once a week.
That's how it used to be.
You talking about
in Louisiana. In Louisiana
Yes.
in the 1920s, that's
Yeah,
how
that's
it
the
used
story
to
I
be.
got it from. Yup. You should have to get checked out every week. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing
Isn't that
about
how it
it.
is in Vegas?
Yeah, and the bunny ranch and shit like that. Yeah, you should, have to get checked out once a week or whatever that situation may be. But at the end of the day, this is just a direct. I mean, it's a direct call. I mean, how you sanctuary? We sanctuary country, and we got people that need to be saved right here.
In all
That's my
honesty, it probably
question.
should just be legal everywhere in the U.S. That way you put
That's that,
protection on the working couple.
but then that get dangerous. Then when you draw the
Very
line that when
dangerous.
somebody, or you draw the line that when somebody try to take it, how do you protect the women? How do you protect from sexually transmitted diseases?
So who?
I
Wait. So who
mean,
else
Well,
gonna be?
if it's
So who?
legal,
So
then you can have a
no.
better chance
Because
of
look,
protecting the women.
not true. Because look, because then you gonna have to have places where they work at. What? So now pimping.
exactly.
So pimping is gonna be a
The government
what?
gonna be pimping them.
Yeah.
So they gonna have to.
So pimp's gonna be CEOs now. They're gonna be getting $200,000 per year
And
No,
then,
salary.
what,
it won't be
the
no
government,
pimps. They'll work for a company.
the government would be the pimps, but then again, that just feed into the whole R. Kelly
Hey, bro,
situation too. Where you draw the
that
line
should
right there with that?
that should be like OnlyFans though. I mean,
Yeah, but hold on. Where you draw the line at when it comes to that situation with the kids disappearing and stuff? So then, I mean,
It's
it's
a rabbit
just
hole. It's a
yeah,
slippery
it's a
slope.
rabbit hole. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. Like, where do you like you drafting these women or whatever? Like, what program they got to go through to know if they, like if you don't make this certain earnings, then you go back on the. I mean, it's. I don't know. I mean, the other countries.
It's a ball of yarn.
Yeah, it is, and other countries been doing it for a long time. Other countries been doing it, and they legalized it and stuff of that nature, or it's just frowned upon. But I mean, and what's the sad thing about it is a lot of these dudes don't have the discipline, bro. They don't know how to vet women to begin with. They don't have the discipline, and that's the dangerous thing about.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's just like it's real scary out here.
Yeah. That's a dangerous thing about it. When you get into a relationship, the scary thing is the trust factor. There's a trust factor about it. Especially you trusting somebody to remain clean and come back home. Man, it's like, bro. That's why a lot of dudes believe in dating professional women, bro. Because professional women don't have time to really fuck around like that. That's true. Professional women really don't have the time, especially if they want to go, get degrees. And professional women, what they got, Kobe? They got health care.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, professional women really don't have the time. Like, like they'll see you on the weekend and then during the week they grind. So that's kind of why I tend to date women my age or older, bro. I don't really believe, I don't date younger women, bro. I stopped that shit.
They just got too much damn time on their hands.
Yeah, bro. And then all they do, especially you get her, if you doing a Josh Giddey, you getting her out of high school or whatever, like they already bust open out of high school, bro. Like I'm trying to tell y'all.
So new
Hey,
generation.
do y'all think once the shawty turn 18, she a full blown adult?
No, she not. They say they say the adult brain don't develop until they what? 25?
Yeah, 25. But let me tell you this. If you 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, in the words of the great American poet Riley Freeman, you old enough to know if you want to get peed on.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. Go ahead, Tumba.
I was about to say, because I think once both of y'all hit 30, everything off limits. Like, age gaps don't matter, but I still think that should be nasty. Maybe 30-year-olds dating 19-year-olds. She just
but that's
shame. I don't see that, honestly, unless you're talking about men, like the older men, baby.
Well, women doing it too now at a high clip. But the problem is,
I don't see that. I definitely don't see that.
Yes, you don't see it.
What you talking about?
Attention.
What you talking about? My brother been clapping on 40-year-olds when he was like 19, 20.
No. I hate when dudes do that. See, a dude because we all know a dude that can get women.
I know a few.
No. Okay, let me rephrase you.
That's just not happening across the black. Coach Greg Adams just did a video on it, bro.
I feel like when it do happen, like when an older girl mess with a super young dude, don't nobody know about it. But when an old dude mess with a young girl, he might date her ass. Not everybody know about that shit.
You say
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro.
Hold on, he was speaking fast. He had a whole video in Australia where how they popularizing cougars dating young men.
bro.
Yeah, but Australia in general got a higher casual sex rate, higher STD rate. They getting around in Australia. That's just a little different than us.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It doesn't matter. It's happening here too. I mean, look at who was Taraji dating somebody younger than her? It was somebody in the
I'm pretty sure that guy was 30 plus.
The girl that burnt.
Hold on, it's a few of them motherfuckers, man, in Hollywood that's dating younger dudes. Man, I just can't.
Usually when they dating younger dudes, they 30 plus.
It don't even matter. Like that's still a gap. If you 45 and I'm 35, that's still a gap.
Yeah,
I think it's different though, because y'all both been adults for such a long time though. So like,
okay,
we were talking about
if you compare it to like a 35 and a 20-year-old or something like that.
If he 50 and she 50 and he 30, that's still a 2 decade.
Crazy gap.
Yeah, but we were talking about
it's a crazy gap, but I feel like it's still more justifiable.
Yeah, but
because you just been an adult for longer. Both of y'all been an adult for a while. You feel?
That shit's still crazy.
That's crazy. When I was a senior in when I was in college, you were doing what?
You wasn't born.
When were you in college?
Like were you 20 years old? If you had a 20-year gap, you was not born.
I thought you was asking me.
No. Just in general, just a hypothetical, like just in general, like this shit.
I think of it like that too, because like I struggle interacting, getting along with girls my age. So I'm thinking, damn, when I get older, I damn sure, because I don't want to date nobody my sister age. My sister like she 8 years younger than me. Something like that.
He made the scenario of like a 30-year-old dating a 19-year-old. That really don't happen that much for both sides.
Bro. What are you talking about?
30-year-old dudes be dating, but girls they be wanting them too though.
I understand that they want them. They might have them on the side. Like
that shit happen a lot.
Let me make it clear.
I told you all the time when I was in high school, bro, all the girls was dating like niggas 25 and up 30.
28
they got their own plate because they got a head start. I mean, when it comes to comparing them to a dude, I
gotta clarify here. It's more common to happen with dudes, yeah, but I don't think it's happening that often to like what they just.
No. It's happening at a high clip with dudes, and it's starting to happen at a high clip with older women dating younger dudes. But
I definitely don't see the latter.
Bro, you don't see it.
My brother done dated. My brother done messed around with 2 women that would have
we all know a dude that can hit women twice as
not a dude. I know dudes, bro.
I'm sorry. We all know a select group of dudes. That don't mean it's the norm, though.
Bro,
it's starting to become the norm, bro.
Let me tell y'all a story real quick. When I was in high school, me and my friends, I had about 10 group. We was basically a gang. There was a group of kids. They was blood, right? There was this one kid. We mobbed out on this kid, right? Mobbed out on it. His mom came up to the school. I put this on everything. It was like, y'all need to stop beating up on my son. I'll buy y'all clothes. My friend, who was a year older than me, she was buying him clothes. This man told me 4 months ago. He moved to Texas, came back to New York to visit. He was like, I was clapping on this dude's mom when we were 16 years old, when we was in summer school. She used to pick me up. Remember when she used to pick us up and drop us off to your crib and then drop me off to the crib? I was going to her house and cracking her down. This lady was like 40, clapping on letting a 16-year-old clap on.
And hold on. And think about, and you talking about it's not happening. What about this rat spree of female teachers that's getting caught with these young?
CJ, here's another one.
It happens.
Hold on. Here's another one. My sister is 6 years younger than me. My sister graduated high school 2014. My sister was like, yo, I'm going to prom. I seen a teacher that I knew who was younger, right? She probably like 44, 45. I see her with the star quarterback. I'm like, oh, why is she with the star quarterback? My sister said they're dating. Everybody in the school knew that.
I had a teacher that ended up marrying one of the students when she graduated.
Bro, that shit is weird, bro.
There it is, bro.
It's not. Here's the
thing. I think Kobe assumed that I would think he's lying. I don't think he's lying, bro. I think you live in. First of all, you live in New York.
Look, that's not New York. It's everywhere now, bro. Like across it's really been going on for a long time, especially with the older
strict states when it come with that too.
consent, but yeah, it's been going on for a long time. But it's really starting to ramp up with older women and younger men. And a lot of women trying to rationalize it where it's nothing wrong with it. Like if we do something they feel like they can do it. And it's not like how we like I was telling my mom yesterday how she like, why is room sexy red sexualizing her stuff? And I had to tell her, like, don't no dude want no woman that everybody that's seen what she got to offer. This is why porn stars don't be like live off and be happily ever after. Like you date a porn star, everybody know her, gonna look at her at the restaurant, like you don't have anything of value. You see what I'm saying? I just went to her like this is like certain, yeah, exactly. And everybody done seen it. So it's like to the point where this is like to this point, man. It's like women don't understand, like they have so many advantages. Like I was telling my mom, like a woman can be gay on Monday and be straight on Wednesday, and then nobody bat an eye.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. I tell my brother this all the time. I had to find out this dude. Like I wasn't that though. I think I was about like 17. You hear this dude? So basically, I had to tell him that
he older than you.
Yeah, he older than me.
He definitely beat your ass. I can tell. He definitely beating your ass. But go ahead.
Yeah, he be slapping you upside the head.
Yeah, my brother know what's up, man. He ain't gonna do none of that. So you know what's up.
You Jamil, he Jamal. Shit. You Jamil, he Jamal. Oh, he said that's a fact.
Nah. It ain't even that like that, but you got it all wrong.
He won't palm up on your ass and beat your ass.
So you Jamal.
I'm Jamal. He's Jamel.
Dang, so you just gonna let a white boy slap your hat off your head like that?
Crazy. I can't get that image out of my head.
He smacked the shit. That hat did a 360 on that nigga.
That shit turned into a helicopter. Into a helicopter.
Hey, he called him a boy too, dog.
He said, "Bah, don't ever put your hands on me, boy."
That was that Farmer Jack boy. That was that Colonel.
Don't ever put your hands on me, boy.
I wouldn't even get mad if he said nigger. I wouldn't even got mad, dog.
He wanted to say nigga, but that's why that boy was so hard. He said, "Don't ever put your hands on me, boy."
Dog, I'd have kept playing that clip over. If he said the N word, I'd have kept playing. I'd have clipped that up. I'd have kept clipping that up. I wouldn't even been mad at him, dog, bro. I swear to God,
you can say after getting slapped like that. He said that weak ass slap. No, the embarrassing part is when he said, "Don't you ever put your hands on me, boy."
And then it echoed off every wall in that motherfucker. That shit was.
That's just
that motherfucker smacked the fire desire Rick James Tina Marie out that ninja, dog. I swear to God. But like I said, that shit. Yeah, that shit be going on like a motherfucker. Like, dog, I was seeing that shit a long time. Like, I gotta like my whole thing is I date somebody older before I date somebody younger than me. I just ain't got time for the bullshit.
I feel like one thing women better at hiding shit than dudes is too.
You said what?
I feel like women be better at hiding shit than dudes. You go ahead.
Look here.
When you say
my thing, what I mean by like this, I'm not dating nobody. I say this: I'm not dating nobody less than 25.
That's good. Yeah, me too.
That's my limit right there. I ain't dating nobody less than 20. You ain't about to file me. You ain't about to be yelling and screaming. I don't have time for it, bro. I just ain't doing it, bro. I'd rather deal with somebody that's mature, or I'd rather just deal with that. I ain't really worried about the rest of the shit. Like at this point, I'm not.
CJ, I'm at the point where I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I'd rather be fucking alone. I ain't gonna hold you.
It sounds good right now. Yeah, I got my times where that's why I keep my own play. I have my own space, but sometimes you need companionship.
No, this is true. You do.
Sometimes you need companionship. So I'd be cool. Like I'm not even gonna deal with you like on a regular basis if I don't like you. Because women ain't really cool to be around. A lot of women. Let's keep it real. They're really not.
They're not.
So
they
when
will stress you the fuck out.
Yeah, so when you got a woman that's like really cool to hang around, I would make room for that person. Like we have fun hanging, we got good conversation, it ain't no stressing, it's just we having a good time. I only hang with women like that. at
I
this
feel
point.
like the best ones is ones you could just chill around.
Yeah,
You ain't even gotta
exactly.
do
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. Yeah,
Cause like
exactly.
dog, I did all my stupid shit in high school. I'm past all that shit. I ain't trying to be turned all the time. I got shit to do. You feel me? That shit.
Yeah, that's the ones you want to
It
be
ain't
with.
doing nothing for me no more.
And if they funny, that's a plus.
Yeah, but
Cause
only
ain't
like
women, cause
5% of women funny.
yeah. Women ain't like, yeah. I ain't talking about goofy funny neither, like literally, like funny. But yeah,
Yeah,
they
I feel like
like,
them older women be funny than a bitch though, cause like they be old school. These women, these younger women nowadays, they be all whitewashed and goddamn God, don't think shit funny.
yeah,
They
they kind of
would
like,
say a joke about another race, and like that's not funny, that's racist.
yeah,
Damn,
and then you gotta teach them shit and all that shit. I ain't got time for all that, but that's definitely a thing that's coming in where like anything men do, women are trying to do it, bro.
Yeah, they because they want to be men. Society
that's
has made it to where this whole it started out with like they confuse like equal as far as like earning potential and all of that and equal
But
right as being
that don't really,
man.
that's not even like the people don't even understand how much of a financial bind women be in. They make more, but they spend more recklessly. That's why you got what you bring in and what you spend in that, bro. Like a lot of the women that make a bunch of money, like people don't understand this. It's people that work at the plant that's more financially secure than people that's in the NBA.
Working where?
Working at the plant. It's people that's more financially secure than people in the NBA.
At a plant?
Yes. They
Like
financially more secure. Any type of plant, GM, Ford, Kia's, more people.
I think that's if you worked there for like a couple of years. I knew this dude who sold plastic.
Let's just say 5 or 10 years. You vested in a little bit. Like it's a lot of them dudes that save their money and they can go 6 months without working and they good. In the NBA, a lot of them dudes can't afford to miss one paycheck. They losing everything. Travis Kelce said he only did that reality bachelor show because he was strapped for money. He said in the summertime he was avoiding his landlord while playing in the NBA.
NFL.
Shoot, the guy I know who used to get on the boxing chats with us, all he used to do was stream from work. And I think he said he made plastic or something, and he used to stream from work. That's all he did was work because, I mean, he was making so much money that losing a day means losing a day or a week means that you lost out on a lot of money.
But the thing is this, you gotta have discipline with your money. You gotta save it, bro. You gotta save it, invest it, all that shit. So that's just what it is. A lot of people, as fast as it come in, as fast as it go out, and it can't be like that, bro. Every now and again, you can splurge a little bit. But I used to work with dudes at the plant. We used to bring in $2-3 grand a week sometimes, bro. And by Monday, these niggas was broke. I mean, we get paid Friday and we work Saturday. By the time we get to Sunday, Monday, them niggas was broke.
I don't even know what them ninjas be doing, man. Ain't no way.
I don't even ask.
Another thing that be fucking people up, they be going broke, not buying shit to afford it, but renting out shit, leasing out shit. So you gotta pay it over time, and then over time they just don't have not have enough income. You know what I'm saying? Rather than buying shit you actually can afford.
Man,
you want to know what I told my mom when
a lot of niggas be buying women, nigga, and that be tearing their ass out the frame too. They be leasing these women, bro.
Dog, nah, these cars though. These car payments be fucking motherfuckers up the head.
Yeah, car payments. It's always a bad investment. As soon as you drive it off the lot, it's like half the price.
No, then niggas want to get cars that it's $300 for oil change, premium gas. You don't understand when you get them expensive cars that the maintenance is gonna be a lot higher on them, bro. The parts is heavier.
The white boys be buying boats, and then you got to put the maintenance on the boats.
The alternator $500. They tell you $1,500 just to put the alternator in and shit like that, bro. It's like no.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to work on their cars, so then you gonna have to go to a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of simple shit you can fix on just a YouTube video. The thing about cars is there's 3 things you got to know. You got to know what's wrong with your car, what it needs, and then how to get to it and put everything back. That's all you need to know. It's a bunch of simple shit.
The problem is they smushing everything under the hood, so you got to move the engine to get to the starter. Sometimes you got to move this.
Yeah. You know how the newer cars have like the little panel on the end, on the bottom. That's crazy. That's almost like the phones they got.
That's why it's hard to get electric cars because don't nobody know how to work on them. It's $10,000 just to put the battery, just to replace the battery of most Teslas.
Well, the thing is, you don't really need as much maintenance, I think, with electric cars. From what I heard, I think they got less moving parts, so you can. What's up?
So yeah, that shit. Yeah, with electric car, no, they got. I mean, they only can fix them. That's why Tesla send out mechanics. They send mechanics out. But yeah, let me get off here, man. I'm about to watch this Chiefs game. Watch the Packers get their ass. All right, appreciate y'all for coming on, man.
Who win the TJ?
I don't even know. I'm about to watch right now.
All right, peace.